Archaic 520 rule, which makes it difficult for airlines to fly to foreign destinations, has been a controversial one. Even as the battle over its usefulness rages on, the draft aviation policy may give new airlines a way to circumvent that very policy. Sindhu, Bhattacharya and Shereen get you the highlights of the draft policy.
Aviation India and Vistara, which have just recently taken to the Indian skies, may soon be allowed to fly to foreign destinations. Sources say the draft civil aviation policy may contain a provision which allows these airlines immediate rights to fly overseas. The key word here is immediate because remember, the current rules permit international flights only if an airline has been operational for 5 years and boasts a fleet of 20 aircraft. But this will come with riders. Nothing's written in stone just yet because sources say the Prime Minister wants consensus before framing the policy. This, he feels, will ensure there's less pushback during notification or implementation. So stakeholders may soon be asked to give their opinion on 4 scenarios. 1. Let the 5/20 rule remain as is. 2. Remove it totally, which will help new players like AirAsia and Vistara. 3. Allow international travel only after an airline earns 300 domestic flying credits. And 4. Allow overseas flights immediately as long as they commit to earning 300 domestic flying credits within a year. The 5/20 rule may be the most controversial, but it's not the only big change that the draft policy is likely to angle for. Here's what else one can expect. 1. Contrary to earlier drafts which hinted at measures like privatization, the latest version may give no clear roadmap for the future of Air India, because sources say the Prime Minister wants to take a decision on the airline's fate himself. 2. The policy may suggest open skies for areas beyond a 5,000-kilometer radius, subject to reciprocity. This will open up the market for airlines from Europe, Australia, South America and Africa. 3. Unlike earlier drafts, this one may not give much weight to taxation of aviation turbine fuel, over which a state versus centre turf war is already in progress. And 4. The policy may propose a 2% cess on all air tickets. This is to go into a central fund maintained by the Airports Authority of India and will be used to enhance domestic connectivity to remote areas. With Sindhu, Bhattacharya, New Delhi, this is Shereen, Bhan.
So good news for airlines, disappointing for consumers if that 2% cess is indeed levied on airfares.